Hello, Divine Feminine Twins. Welcome back, guys. I hope you all are feeling and doing well today, okay? Let's tap in, guys. Let's see what's going on with you. This is going to be a reading for Divine Feminine. If you feel called to watch the reading, even if you're a man, it's for you. Feminine is just just your feminine energy. It's not really gender specific. But I know, mostly Divine Feminine, the women watch the Divine Feminine and the men watch the Divine Masculine. But flip the roles, put yourself where you belong in the reading. All right. Let's tap in. Let's see. Thank you guys so much for all of your love, your support, your donations, and your super thanks, guys. I am sending all that love and light back to you and your loved ones tenfold, okay? If you guys would like to check out my other channel, Tarot with Empress Eva, that's my other channel. So, it's open for all of you guys to go check it out. For those of you that are new here. But yeah, this is my Twin Flame channel. I am in union with my Twin Flame. I don't have my channel up here just talking about Twin Flames, and I don't have a twin of my own, or I'm not in union. So I'm in union with mine. I like to let everybody know that, because a lot of people, I'm not one of them channels, Twin Flame channels, that just don't know what they talk about. So, yeah, what else? Yeah, if you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, the link is going to be down below in the description box, as well as on the community tab. All right, so let's tap in for my Divine Fans. Let's see what you guys need to hear and know at this time. All right, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, gods and goddesses, please return any spell work, any dark magic that is sent upon my Divine Fans and their loved ones. Me and my loved ones, return it back to the sender. Block any interferences that could be stopping the messages from coming through. Clear, concise, and precise messages for my Divine Fans, and protect me as I channel the messages here. All right, let's see, guys. What's going on with my Divine Feminine, for Twin Flame Spirit? What is going on within their Twin Flame dynamic? Where they at on their journey? What should they be working on, focusing on at this time? All right, so we have secrets in the reverse. Okay, it says keeping something secret, closed book, mystery, private, unrevealed information, hidden, disguised, unseen, and sneaky. That's in the reverse. So a secret could be coming out here, guys. Or something that you had held back or held in for a long time could be being exposed. You could be exposing it. You could be confessing something. Or somebody around you is confessing something to you. Or you just see something. Something is not a big secret no more. Just period. And then we have good choices in the reverse. So it says, expect a positive outcome from the good choices you have made in the past, in alignment and forethought. So that's in the reverse. Something is coming out about someone making a bad decision in the past. Okay, this could be something could be coming back up from the past. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking at something. So let's see what's going on here. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Bad gossip. Let's see what's going on. What else? For my Divine Fans. Finances. Okay, prioritizing money over love. Money matters, career focus, investment, job, resources, income, assets, financial change. Okay, so something could be changing within your career path. Maybe you've made a lot of bad decisions with your finances in the past, and it's kind of like coming back to bite you, okay? Maybe you haven't been managing your money the way that you've needed to manage it. Okay, you could be overspending or doing something here that you don't need to be doing with your money, or this is somebody else in your energy. If it's not your twin flame, your actual twin, because I know, with the twin flame journey, a lot of you guys meet different kind of people that are a part of your divine blueprint that are not your twins just yet, right? You have other people that put the story together, put your journey, that makes your journey a journey. And then you kind of get introduced to your twin when it's time to meet them. Things like that when you're at a certain phase. Okay, but, at a certain point of your twin flame journey as well, you meet, well, I know for me, I met a person in particular that I do have a very strong divine partnership with, or did have a divine partnership with, that introduced me to a part of my purpose as a high priestess, okay, as a healer. So, but it was very short term. It didn't last very long. And a karmic feminine on his end broke us up because she was doing magic. And I could detect the magic and he could not detect it. So that shit, it just broke off. But I feel like it was meant to be like that though, because we just weren't meant to be together. But I did step into my purpose as a healer because I could detect that he was under some sort of attack. I could detect magic and things like that. So this could be something similar, but I feel like there's something tied to something from the past. There's something tied to your finances in regards to something from the past, right? Somebody maybe chose money over you. They made a bad choice and chose some money over you. Or you could be choosing money over something that you need to be doing, something else that you need to be doing to make money. Okay, it's very important that you stay in alignment. So if you're working somewhere right now where it's like you're not really, and that's where you feel like you just know that you're not in alignment with your purpose, what you're being called to do, then you need to leave it alone immediately, because, you know, it's just gonna get worse from there. Like, you know what I mean? So let's see what else here for the divine feminine. Okay, we have guarded, needing time to feel secure, cautious, worry, protected, holding back, watchful, defensive, reserved, and distant. What's secrets in the reverse? All right, we got breakthrough in the reverse. A significant breakthrough is near. Whatever you're going through is preparing you for the big break. For this big break. Discovery, progress, and big boost. So my Fashion Nova app just said, hello. They need to leave me alone. Let me turn my phone off. This is like, seriously, leave me alone. We got partnership, cassette tape, and imbalance. Yeah, no. So something here, somebody is not receiving a breakthrough. Something is not right somewhere. Okay, then we have golden moments. A blessing is on its way. An important door is opening for you that will make you very happy. Rare, once in a lifetime, and special. But you have to be okay with going through this breakthrough or this phase, right? I feel like for some of you, you're just somewhere where you can't receive the breakthrough. Okay, there's something that you're doing, or you're somewhere with somebody that is just causing a bit of an imbalance with what you're trying to do or accomplish right now. Okay, it's something that it feels like it's being blocked because you're not taking the right steps towards something else that you're supposed to be doing. Somewhere maybe where you're at right now, you're not receiving a breakthrough. Like whatever you're doing right now, you're not receiving it. Or you're not receiving good energy from it, or progress. You're not seeing it because you're not supposed to be there. Okay, like what else here? I feel like there's something too that's just looping around. Like there's something that's too repetitive, too routine. It just feels too, confirmation. It just feels too, I don't know. It's just not you anymore. Maybe you've outgrown something. Yeah, creative. Exactly. Well, what's this good choices in reverse? Conquering. Victory will be yours. Set your intention and watch it come back to you. Overcoming, victory, and success. Right. So, yeah, it's like something you gain a victory in already. You've already conquered it. You've already mastered something about yourself. So you just can't stay stuck on the same shit. It's just time to do something else. Yeah, fiery hot. So I feel like momentum is building in a situation here. It says overwhelming mutual desire. Chemistry, intense desire, lust, sexual union, passion, hunger, sexual yearning, sexual fantasies. For some of you, somebody is trying to conquer someone sexually. Victory will be yours. Set your intention and watch it come back to you. So somebody got victory and success by winning somebody over using sex. Okay. But it kind of like feels like you're moving on from this kind of relationship. This could be a third party situation, or the third party could be somebody that's or something to do. The third party could just be sex and lust in general. Okay. Something that's keeping you tied somewhere that you don't need to be right now. For some of you, it's sex with somebody. And baby, if you're a twin flame, we on the channel, you need to cut it. Okay, you need to cut it, Daddy, because the attacks on twin flame journeys is not for the weak. All right, so you just need to abide by what the fuck Spirit is telling you to do. Okay, period. But there's something that wants you and you want it. Okay, but you have to break through something else first. You have to leave something else behind first. All right. Make sure you're also too not doing something because of your ego. Like you just want to conquer something or just win something, and it's not for the you're doing something that's not for the right reasons. So make sure you're paying attention to that. There's something that you're desiring though, and trying to create that it wants to be created. Okay, so let's see what's fiery. Let's see what that is. Rebuilding. Okay, yeah. Reevaluate your life and adjust to thrive in your new circumstances. Focus on what you can control. Reinvent, revise, and fixing. All right, let's see. Somebody here could know that they can control someone through sex. Okay, what's fiery hot with rebuilding? I don't know. We're gonna see if that's good or bad. Yeah, joyful chapter. Okay. Take pride in your accomplishments. Celebrate and enjoy your life. Fate is on your side. Happiness, fulfillment, and joy. Okay, yeah. So there's something here that you desire to do, and this has a lot to do with rebuilding your life or reevaluate your life and adjust. Okay. So I don't know. Some of you guys are starting over again. It's like you're starting from square one. You completed a chapter and then you're going to do something over again. Not the same thing over again, but it's like you're starting over. You're just at a new chapter. You're probably doing something even totally new, but you haven't done this before and you're having to just start over. Like you was already settled in one spot. So this could be a bit uncomfortable, like this change that you're making. Yeah, let's see, what's finances? All right, we got commitment. Commit to this next stage in your development and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. Long-term, determined, and all in. Okay, period. Mirror, bad behaviors need correcting. Okay. Narcissist, self-absorbed, one-sided relationship, mirroring, vanity, ego, selfish, and boastful. So there could be a need for you to commit to a bad behavioral pattern, or I'm not really getting maybe you're the narcissist. Maybe you do have a narcissist around you, but I'm getting this ego around something feels superficial. Okay, something feels superficial, or this could even be like within your work. Like you could be working hard on something, but you're not seeing progress, or you're not seeing your work produce anything, right? It's because you're not supposed to be there. 1404 on the timer. 404 you could be seeing. Yeah, what's this mirror? Okay, marriage. Wedding bells are ringing. Commitment, promise, next level, merging, union, monogamy, partnership, bond, and engagement. So for some of you, you do have a connection coming in. This could be your actual twin flame, right? We are on a twin flame reading. And I feel like, for me as a twin flame that's in union with mine, that's the only person I want to marry, right? I feel like you're supposed to be with your actual twin flame. A lot of people get, these false twin flames and these fallen ones misconstrued. And they'll be like, yeah, fuck the twin flame journey. Or, you don't have to be with your twin flame. If you have a twin flame in this lifetime, I feel like you should be with them. Okay. The whole goal is for you to heal and find yourself first, and then you can merge with your actual person. They were meant for you. Y'all are meant to work together. Y'all are meant to co-create and build together. They have something you need. You got something they need. And with the twin flame, ain't nobody else got that thing. Okay, ain't nobody else got it. Now, you could choose. You got free will of choice. You're going to have to do that shit again in the next lifetime. So I would just, get your shit together now. Okay, so you ain't got to do this shit again. Unless you want to, that's on you. But if you're destined to be with a specific person for a specific reason, I would just do the work. So what's mirror with marriage? So I feel like maybe you and somebody could be mirroring each other right now. Like, y'all both want the same things. Okay, we have next level in the reverse. But you guys are mirroring each other in a sense. There's ego. For some of you, this is around your finances. Both of you right now are going through changes with your money. Okay, and right now, y'all could be going through this phase of like, things are changing within your career, are supposed to be changing, but you're kind of like being stubborn about it, or it's like you're just doing something for money. It's like it's okay, but it's not really what you want it to be. It feels like maybe you're trying to just climb this ladder to success or hit a certain goal financially to get to something else, but whatever this new phase is of your life requires you to just take that leap. Okay, that might be where the issue comes in at. You're like, yeah, well, I don't have enough to do this, so let me just keep on doing what I'm doing first. And you're constantly getting set back because you're not being able to hit that goal. It's like you'll hit the goal, but then you got other shit you got to do, or just life happens, something falls apart, and then now you're back at square one. It's a whole bunch of other shit going on. So we got next level here. If you leave your comfort zone, exactly, you will see accelerated growth and change, expansion, explore, and growth. That's in the reverse. You're not leaving your comfort zone. You're not leaving your comfort zone. You and somebody want the same things. Even if you're not with this person, this is just where you're at on your journey. Okay? You and somebody are very like-minded in that sense. But yeah, there's something you need to cut out. Yeah, thwarted plans. Sharpen your will and persevere. It will not cause any long-term negative consequences. So maybe that's what you're worried about. You're worried that if you cut something out, it would make other things fall apart. And it's not. Okay, what's guarded? Yeah, we have temptation. A lot of desire, but too risky. Yeah, forbidden fruit, tempting offer, not socially acceptable, alluring, hard to resist, and fighting the urge. So something is tempting you. You desire it really bad. Maybe you're desiring it subconsciously. You don't even realize it. But, we got memories. Replaying sweet past memories. Nostalgia, longing, regret. Holding on to the past coming back. So there is memory. I feel like this is about your money, bro. There is memories coming back from the past. This could be a job that you had in a past life. Confirmation. And it's coming back. You really want to do it, but you could be worried about judgment. Okay, you could be worried about how people are viewing whatever this is you like to do or want to do. But it's something that you truly want to do. All right, this could even be subconscious programming. Like, maybe in a past life you were prosecuted for this thing that you want to do. It's very different. Yeah, this could be the occult and esoteric knowledge. Things like that. Some of you guys could be designing clothes, or you're trying to invent something that's out of the norm, but it will be very helpful for other people. Yeah, so I'm hearing too cool for school. Okay, it's something here where you just won't fit in. And I feel like you're not meant to fit in with this, whatever this is you're doing. All right, but let's see. You remember doing this, though, from probably past lives. Maybe in your childhood, you started doing it and it just fell off or something like that. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Queen of Swords in reverse, Seven of Cups reverse, Ten of Cups reverse, Eight of Swords. Page of Swords in reverse, King of Cups in the reverse. The Hierophant. So maybe whoever this is, for some of you, this is your own damn mother that's criticizing you, or this is you overly criticizing yourself. There's a need to really watch out for how you're speaking to yourself right now. All right, because that truly matters at this time. Okay, you don't need to be doing none of that. But the way that you're viewing something maybe or thinking about something is really the wrong way. Okay, somebody around you could be very superficial and materialistic. A lot of chaos and conflict around a home situation. Somebody around you could be very controlling, or this is you trying to control something. Yeah, let's see what this is. Yeah, the High Priestess. Let's see what's going on here. All right, so we got Libra, Saturn with the Three of Swords and the Strength card. So there is heartbreak here. Okay, something is heartbreaking. There's something that you need to, or someone that you need to break up with, or just let it go. It's going to take a lot of strength for you to do whatever this is. We got Leo energy. We got Libra, Saturn. Yeah, but I feel like, though, you're going to overcome whatever challenge this is. It might be painful or whatever for a little minute, but I feel like you already know that you have to leave it behind or let it go. Whatever it is, or somebody need to let you go. What else here? The Six of Cups. Yeah, some sort of gift coming in here, or somebody is heartbroken maybe because of the strength and the courage that you have, the boldness that you have to move forward, right? We have the Six of Cups. So yeah, something to do with the past. This could be this past memory, or somebody's thinking about you here. They're thinking about the past and how they broke your heart or whatever the fuck they did. And now they see that you are surviving and overcoming it. But the Six of Cups is Scorpio energy. Yeah, this is memories or nostalgia, maybe a gift. Okay, something about your childhood. Some sort of gift or talent I get to with the Six of Cups. Ability or skill or something, but I get something about your gifts and your abilities with the Six of Cups. What else here? You could be doing a lot of reflecting at this time. All right, we got the Hangman. Yeah. Pisces. Something is triggering your inner child right now, but I feel like you're getting through it, though. You could be having to make certain sacrifices for whatever this is. There's a need to shift your perspective. Definitely, I feel like more so releasing and letting certain things go, though. There's something that you just need to sacrifice in order to get to where you want to get to. And it might really, it's triggering, possibly. Yeah, the Queen of, what did I say, Queen of Swords. The High Priestess, Pisces. So that's you, Divine Feminine. Yeah, I feel like intuitively you know something is going to hurt, or you know that, or this could be an X here in your energy, but there's some like pain here. And it's deeply embedded into your subconscious. So it's something, it feels like it's something that is tied to your work, though. Like there's something that you love to do, or it's like it feels like you kind of like maybe outgrown it. Like, wow, I would have never thought that I would have to change this or do that or something like that. It feels like about your money too, because I feel like you put a lot of passion and desire and just mainly passion into your creative pursuits. But it feels like you're leveling up maybe as a High Priestess. So you're like, yeah, look, Queen of Pentacles. You could be, for some of you guys, you could be practitioners or mediums, or you could be healers, for sure, healers. Maybe you could do something with herbs. All right, let's see what else. The World in the reverse. Yeah, so this is like a disappointment, or mainly just maybe having to cut your losses. You're going to have the strength to cut your losses. It doesn't really feel good either. It feels like you're like, yeah, this kind of sucks, or it's like it doesn't feel too great. And it low-key is like making me sad. So you're like really sad that something just didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to turn out. Yeah, the Hierophant though. You have to do it. The Temperance and the Justice. What else here? It's like something is disappointing. Yeah, again, another card of disappointment. Or somebody's disappointed here about you. Whatever this is that you're getting ready to break free from, though, this is a part of why you've been getting attacked so hard. Because I feel like for some of you, this King of Wands right here with the Hermit is a lust demon. Okay, this is something, there's something here that you're lusting after. You can lust after financial gain. Okay, that it just doesn't have to be about sex. I'm not really getting sexuality here at all, sex or whatever. I feel like you're wanting to conquer something. You're wanting to be the winner, or you're kind of, that's your ego talking. You're like, yeah, okay, well, if this don't work that way, I know I can get it to go the way that I want it to go if I change it up. But then it's still like you're still feeling discontent or unfulfilled or unhappy. So yeah, there's a need for you to move away from it. Okay, sadly, but just do it. You ain't gonna have no choice but to do it. Unless you want to stay stuck and continue to feel drained. There's something oppressing you from your past life or from your past. Again, this is ego and your childhood wound or your inner child. It's your ego right here. Again, disappointment, not feeling too enthused about this change or about having to make a change. What else here? Yeah, 4 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're gonna have to make a sacrifice. Under the Hangman. Yeah, something happens like it's very predictably, like it's predictable behavior. Something is too over and over again. And it could be causing you to feel lethargic, tired. Like it's just no passion for it. There's no life in something that you're doing. And it's starting to become a chore. It's starting to feel like an obligation. And that's when shit get bad. Shit gets bad when it starts to feel like that. That's how you know it's time to go. When you're losing passion for something or interest for it. And it's crazy because the energy that I'm feeling is like you still like this. Like I feel like you will still do it. But it's not going to be a requirement. Like right now, it feels like you're doing something here that you don't like doing, but it's a requirement because it makes you money, right? That's your ego. Like you're meant to do what you're passionate about. I feel like all people are, right? Everybody got different timelines and different phases of their journey. But I'm talking about you specifically as a high priestess. You have a higher calling, a different kind of mission, things like that. When you're a twin flame, your life is just set up different. That's just point blank, period. And a lot of people don't like that because they're like, I don't want people to think that I'm saying, oh, well, you're better or no, actually it's harder. So just be grateful for your life path and just do what you got to do, okay? Because, honey, the twin flame journey is not for the weak, period. It's just not. But, you know, I'm a hard worker. I put in the hard work. I fought for my journey. I fought for myself, okay? I've been through a lot. And I fought for where I am and where I'm still continuously going, right? It's still, I'm still healing. I'm still going through certain things. Like, it's not an easy journey and it's going to be lifelong. It just gets easier as you take those steps, right? Things start getting a little bit easier. But yeah, give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. All right, my bad, guys. So yeah, again, King of Cups in reverse, as far as finances goes, means that somebody is doing something that they don't like doing. Like, they're not passionate about doing whatever this is. Okay. Yeah, something is starting to become burdensome. Um, hmm. It's a different kind of energy, but let's just keep going. What's the Three of Swords here? All right, we have the Three of Cups in reverse. So somebody is getting broken up with, possibly. Maybe it's a friendship here that you got to let go of. A couple people around you that you used to hang with or whatever. They could be talking about you behind your back, and you're getting some sort of intuitive nudge about this. For some of you, like I said, whatever this is that you're tied to right now is tied to a past karmic timeline that you're trying to shift away from. So like even at a job, like you could be still working at a job where there's a third party there. They're still stalking you. They still want to take your spot. They're still just making things hard for you. You know what I mean? Somebody is still, you could be around someone right now that's still harboring shit from the past or still upset about an ex that you don't even want shit to do with no more. Like you're so above the shit now. So it's like, yeah, this is what you're tied to, that it's just time for you to move away from it. Wow. Okay. Wow. Ace of Swords, Empress, the Star, the Lovers, the Two of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Very nice. Yeah, it's like you're getting a whole new life. Like you're just transforming into a whole new. Some of you guys are meant for stardom as well. Like you're meant to share your ideas on a global scale, or you're meant to join another community. Some of you guys, there's changes being made to your home. Like it's a lot happening, especially for those of you that are in a twin flame, like you're already with your masculine. Okay, it's a lot happening here, but there's a need for you to be put into a position where you can accept your blessings right now. And Spirit needs you to make certain changes so that way you can already be prepared for when something comes in. Okay. I feel like something is just still tied to an old timeline, and that's the problem. All right, and it's tied to your past life too. Whatever this is that's tied to this old timeline is tied. It's also something that you have went through in a past life. And it's just time to create a new life. Okay, do whatever. It feels like it's time to do that thing that you were persecuted for or sacrificed for in a past life. It's time to do that thing. Okay, it's time to do. You're at that point. Okay, where in this lifetime you're going to conquer and have a victory in something old that you got in trouble for, in trouble, quote unquote, for in a past life. Okay, so it could be tough. Like subconsciously you're going through a lot, but you don't really notice it on a 3D level, but you do notice like subtle changes. Okay, you're trying to figure out why the fuck why is it not working, or why is something so hard to get to? Okay, why do I feel stuck? Why do I feel trapped? Like, yeah, I feel like somebody is still trying to like seek revenge on you or retaliate against you for this King of Cups in reverse. Like, I don't understand. What's the Three of Cups, Three of Swords with the Three of Cups in reverse? Somebody here could be like cheating, and maybe as a high priestess, you know about it. You notice there's a third party here doing something. Okay, yeah, we have the Queen of Cups in the upright. So, okay, yeah, like, so yeah, you could definitely be a psychic, a healer, or very, very empathetic and sensitive to the energies right now. I mean, the good thing about everything is your heart is in the right place. Okay. Some of you guys, you can't even mingle and be cool with people in the place that you're at now, because it's a lot of bitches that really probably don't fuck with you because of how talented and gifted you actually are. It's a lot of jealousy. You know what I mean? And I just feel like it's just like maybe you just don't fit in this place no more. It's not that you were trying to. I feel like you really are not that kind of person to try to fit in anywhere. You're just you. And if people like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't. But I don't know. You could still have love for a particular person too. And I don't feel like it's ingenuine. I don't feel like you're ever ingenuine. No real twin flame is ever ingenuine. But I feel like you care about someone. What's this three cups in reverse? What's their problem? Yeah, the ace of cups in reverse. So there's a third party still gossiping about you here, about a breakup with probably somebody else. Okay, this could be repressed emotions. Some of you guys are having, well, I can't even say you're having trust issues, because you're in the upright. So I don't feel like you have trust issues. Your emotions are regulated. It's not that. It's just like something is a canceled celebration. Like somebody is getting broken up with, or they're getting left behind. Or maybe this is you doing this. Ace of Cups in reverse is repressed trauma or repressed emotions, for sure. Yeah, like what's Queen of Cups? I just feel like something is just old news and it's boring. It's dry the fuck up. Like, don't nobody want to keep doing the same shit over and fucking over again. We got the Wheel of Fortune. And we got the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it's time to collaborate and partner with new people or do new things. Somebody's birthday could be March 10th or October the 3rd. The Wheel of Fortune is things moving in your favor. Something is turning in your favor here. The Three of Pentacles, it's time for you to be recognized and praised for your hard work. Like, you put in a lot of hard work here. You're very hardworking. Okay, you're a very hardworking person. And you put a lot of time and effort into things that are important or that Spirit wants you to do. Like how Spirit wants you to move away from something right now. All right, but yeah, you've mastered something already. You're very skilled. You're very talented at something. And I just feel like you're in a place where bitches don't appreciate it. They like to put you in mess or try to like start drama because they raggedy and they ain't got shit else going on in their life and they suck at what they do or whatever. Or these bitches are mad because you don't want to be their fucking friend. And it's like, well, I mean, this is why I'm not your friend. Because you got shit going on that you don't want to handle and you're going to put me in that predicament to, like, no, that's not fair. Like, it's just a lot of dumb shit going on. It's childish. And I feel like you're way above that. Okay? Respectfully. Okay? And if anybody feels some kind of way, oh, well, you think you're better. Bitch, that's your insecurities. That's how you feel about me. That don't have shit to do with me. You know what I mean? I just know my worth. And I'm not going to deal with motherfuckers that don't know theirs. Okay? And I get it. Because we've all been at a place where we don't know our worth. Or we went through something that was below. That was kind of like, you know, degrading. But at some point, you just outgrow certain shit, bro. So I don't, you know, somebody is upset because they're still being cheated on or they're still dealing with third parties and their gifts are repressed and blocked. And somebody could be feeling lonely. Three of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. They're lonely, they're miserable, or whatever. Some of you guys are being called to network. There could be people, places, and things that are being put in your path so that way you can elevate. So somebody is still in their feelings about some shit. Okay. I don't know what to say about that. You know, it is what it is. What's the strength? Yeah. The King of Pentacles. Wow. And the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles upright is crazy. So this could be an ex-husband for some of you or even a spiritual spouse. I got to see if they demonic or not. But somebody here is doing something for status or for fame or power or wealth. This person here could have tried to exploit you even, or their ass is being exploited right now. But somebody is struggling financially. For some of you, this is somebody that you're mirroring right now. This could be... The shadow aspect of yourself could be coming up. And this is a person that triggers your shadow. So you have probably a false twin flame. I mean, not a false one, but a fallen one. Because I've had 3. I've had a fallen twin flame, which is the abusive karmic one that tried to sacrifice me. Then I had the false one I met. And most people would just say karmic, but they have names to me. And it's work for my journey. So I'm just telling you about my wisdom about my journey, right? Okay. But I call them a false one. Because they feel like, really, they feel like a real one, okay? They will feel like a real one for a minute, but it's there to trick you like that to get you to understand things about yourself. Like, because if you knew everything, or if you knew certain things, God would not, you wouldn't be able to process the lessons, the soul lessons that you need to learn. You get what I mean? So a lot of things are put in your path to kind of like trick you a little bit and throw you off to get you to learn. Okay. But anyways, we're going to see. Let's see. The King of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody here chose money or chose status, or, you know, somebody is not looking too good financially. What's King of Pentacles in reverse? I feel like things are being canceled out for this person. If they're trying to celebrate and have a good time with third-party hoes, or use you, run your name through the mud, you know, use you for energy come up, or siphoning your energy through other people, that shit is dead. It's blocked. All right, what's King of Pentacles in reverse? Okay, yeah, so we have the Five of Swords in the reverse, Aquarius, Venus, and then we have the Six of Swords. Aquarius, strong. Aquarius, Mercury, Aquarius, Venus. So I feel like this is the energy of moving on into peaceful and calmer waters, because somebody's healing from shame, guilt, embarrassment, public humiliation, or what is it called? I'm hearing something about pillory, dishonor. Okay, yeah, some of you guys are healing from a deep wound that happened to you because of this King of Pentacles in reverse. They introduced you to some other shit that triggered your awakening. Six of Swords is your spirit guides moving you into peaceful and calm waters, and you finding a peaceful resolution to an issue, a problem. Or you're moving away from rocky waters. I feel like yeah, this is you uncovering a crime. Something about you uncovering something that this King of Pentacles went through in reverse. That's why they're struggling right now, because of something that they did, or somebody still just doesn't realize that they're being used in something. I feel like you and this person, the way that spirit is communicating with you right now is through a different way as well. You could be receiving communication from spirit in different ways, is what I'm getting to. But I feel like this person has been defeated. Okay, somebody is like embarrassed and they have to walk away and leave you the fuck alone, because on your journey right now, and just you've been being protected. Yeah, like somebody just don't get something. What's this Queen of Pentacles? This person is still operating out of their shadow self. Like this person has the wrong outlook too on like helping others. Like this person suffers and sacrifices themselves to help other people. And this is why they ask us in the reverse. Depressed, miserable, they're out of it. Somebody can't even think straight. There's a demon here probably riding this person too. Yeah, what's Queen of Pentacles? Because I feel like they sold honestly for power and wealth. And yeah, the Tower is in the reverse. So this is you avoiding a tower. I don't feel like you're resisting change because you're in the upright. So you see the changes that you need to make and you're moving forward. So this is getting ready to put them in the King of Pentacles in reverse. This demonic spouse or whoever this is. What's Queen of Pentacles Tower in reverse? You avoided a tower, or you averted something here because you're a problem solver. Like you don't stay stuck. Yeah, the Justice, Libra energy. Yeah, so this is you clearing out past life karma. You're burning karma. There's a karmic contract here that's over with, and something is balancing out in your life. Somebody's birthday could be November 16th, the 6th, the 5th. Okay, June the 11th, the 16th, the 5th. May 6th, May 11th, May 16th. Yeah, this is you taking account. You know, this is just you taking accountability for your own fuck ups. If you did fuck your money up or screw it up, I feel like you're fixing it. But I don't really feel like you fucked your money up, right? You could be a very luxurious person, like you live a luxurious life. It's because you're protected and you're doing what you're supposed to do, right? This person, it's like they want to keep themselves tied to you so that way they can eat off your plate every time you, and they know that you're a hard worker, you're stable, you're secure, you're a great mother. If you have children with them, they know that. But yeah, and here's your counterpart. Yeah, this person, I feel like they exploited you or they sold their soul and they sacrificed you. I feel like this karmic situation here with this person is over. It's just over. Just period. Okay. So, what's Six of Cups? Some of you guys will be seeing 666. We have the Three of Wands in reverse, the Devil, and the Ten of Wands. Aries, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Saturn. Something about something being not like socially acceptable. There was a trauma bonding connection you had with someone that's over. The soul ties between you and this person is over because I feel like you're getting ready to live in your truth. You don't give a fuck what's socially acceptable. Bitch, if you don't like it, you don't have to deal with me. So whoever this is getting ready to get left because they're too worried about what society think. And I feel like you're not living your life through anybody else and you won't allow them to live their life through you, period. There's a masculine from your past that's oppressed and stuck in their ways or stubborn, childish, gullible, and naive still, as a grown king. Okay, I get it, but at some point it's just like you got to grow. You got to grow, right? You know, I guess some people just ain't built for that, and that's fine. But don't be unfair. Don't try to hold on to people that you know are just way out of your league at this point. And I feel like people need to start understanding what the real is and stop getting their feelings about words like about phrases like you're out of my league or you're not my caliber of person or whatever. It's like, I mean, it's the truth though. You know what I mean? Like what else is there? There's no other way that you can say that and not sound quote unquote insensitive. You're not being insensitive. I mean, it's the truth. Somebody needs to grow the fuck up. Because I did. You know what I mean? I grew the fuck up. What is your excuse? Like, what is actually your excuse? I don't know. It's like, it's too much. But the Ten of Wands is, yeah, it's carrying around heavy weight, heavy burdens. Or this is a lot of, somebody feels like they're obligated to something. And this is what's keeping them stuck in this devil energy. Somebody feels like something won't get done if they don't do it. And it's like they're self-sacrificing. I feel like you're not doing that. For some of you, you have a Chiron here in Pisces. It's like, let me see. Let me look up something here. It's like somebody's a martyr or something like that. Something about martyrdom. Okay. Yeah, core wounds. Okay, someone with Chiron and Pisces carries a deep spiritual wound connected to loss, abandonment, illusion, and the pain of disconnection from the divine. I feel like somebody wants you to feel sorry for them, or they know how caring you are, how empathetic and compassionate you are, and it's just like they want to, I feel like you're not doing that. Connected to loss, abandonment, illusion, and the pain of disconnection from the divine. It's one of the most mystical yet painful Chiron placements, often tied to empathetic overwhelm, spiritual betrayal, or feeling like they don't belong on this planet. Yeah. Serious. Some of you guys feel like you don't fit in. You could be lacking a social life. I'm seeing somebody too that has a lack of friendships because of this feeling of not belonging. Yeah, so it's so funny because I think one of my placements are Chiron and Pisces. I think that's one of them ones. But the core wounds of Chiron and Pisces: feeling abandoned by God, spirit, or the universe. A deep sense of suffering without cause. Difficulty holding boundaries, absorbing everyone's emotions. Yeah. I feel like somebody's friendships is just out of control. They overindulge in shit. And this person doesn't even realize that they are operating through like whatever these other people are attached to, whatever entities or whatever mess that other people are suffering from, their own demons. It's like this person has absorbed them demons and now they're just operating as a demon themselves, you know. I don't know, but it says struggles with escapism, addiction, fantasy, daydreaming, or avoidance, fear of being too sensitive or too spiritual or too much, lifelong pull towards healing others while feeling chronically unseen or misunderstood. For some of you, this is you. You could feel like this too. The shadow expression, becoming the martyr. Yeah, sacrificing yourself for others to feel worthy, escaping into spiritual bypassing, toxic positivity or victimhood, letting others drain your energy in the name of love or compassion, losing your sense of self in collective or romantic illusions. The healing path is reclaiming your connection to source in a direct personal way, not through others, establishing energetic and emotional boundaries, learning it's okay to say no, transmuting suffering into art, healing, and intuition, and embracing your role as a spiritual alchemist, the wounded healer who learns how to swim through the deep, not drown in it. Yeah, that's you. I feel like this is you. I feel like, honestly, too, if you're by yourself, I feel like you're choosing to be like that. And you gravitate to the people that you need to gravitate to. Like, if that makes sense. Like, you're not going to just go out here and meet people just to fit in because your energy is too potent, it's too strong, it's too special to just go around other people. You know what I mean? Like that. Like, especially because you're ascending a lot. You can't just go out here and start meeting other people and being like, yeah, you know, I feel like you just don't put yourself in certain environments for specific reasons. Like, you have special places where you network. For some of you, you could be attending certain events where they do like full moon rituals and things like that. And you have to even be careful with that kind of place because a lot of motherfuckers be disguising themselves as good spiritual people and they're fucking doing like weird shit. They're a weirdo. You know what I mean? So I feel like you're very careful with your energy. Like, you don't share your space and your time with other people like that. All right, and that's respectable. You got to have spiritual hygiene. You have to take care of your spiritual hygiene. Yeah, you need shit around here to be balanced. You don't got time. For some of you, you're learning how to not overdo yourself when it comes down to your work too, because you can like what you do or you can like helping people, but you're learning how to not spread yourself so thin. All right. So yeah, it's a lot with that, but there's still like wounds or pain here. Yeah. That's keeping you blocked because you feel like you need to. What's Ten of Wands? Or this is somebody else. What's this person? Yeah, the Two of Wands. Okay, Page of Pentacles in reverse. So, divination spine. Maybe somebody's doing black magic on you. Clearly. Somebody here just don't want to feel something. Like, they would just rather not feel anything. They just don't want to feel what they need to feel in order to heal. They want to keep trying to escape into your sacred energy so they won't feel anything. This person is addicted to you because of that. Yeah, like, and then they got all these hoes that they're around jealous of you. Bitches sitting around doing spell work. It's just like weird shit. What's the devil? There's some sort of plan, though, that's not working. That's an unworkable plan here. Some of you guys are procrastinating on taking a leap of faith into something, or you have something planned here, but you're procrastinating on it. Like you have the plans or you have the outlook for it, but you're not doing it. All right, you could be feeling like you have a lot of obligations or a lot of responsibilities. Okay, that could be a thing too. Like you're putting off some things that you need to do for yourself so that way you can help other people out. No, I feel like you need to stop doing that. Stop sacrificing your wants and your needs to make other people happy. Right? Motherfuckers is big boys and big girls, bitch. Do it yourself. Do that shit yourself. Because I can guarantee you, if you need somebody right now, and you know, it's not about the tit for tat, but it's real though. Like these motherfuckers, some of these people are really actually struggling, and you don't mind helping them. I feel like you have that kind of heart. You're very generous. You're very kind. Blah blah blah. But you're not going to keep over giving and overextending yourself. And it's like, well, I need help with this right now. Would you be able to help me out if I blah 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 blah? It's like, no. Don't nobody want to keep doing that shit, bro. Learn how to problem solve and resolve things on your own. And when you really, really need the help, then ask for it. But yeah, I feel like you're over that. So this is a creative block or some sort of self-expression blockage with the Page of Cups in the reverse. Somebody here could be very jealous or envious here as well. They're too worried about how they look to other people. Yeah, like... What's 3 of Wands in reverse? 6 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody's just hanging around a mob of people with ill intentions. Like, and I feel like this person don't even like hanging around these people, but this is what's blocking their growth. And they want to blame everybody else or run away and escape it. Yeah, the truth. But it's not, it's like, no. And then they run to you when they need your help. And I feel like they do this on a spiritual level. They do magic. They siphon your energy. They hide in your energy because they don't want to face the reality of their own life. This is the kind of person that will sit around a bunch of fake assholes. They know they fake. They know they doing grimy shit. And they won't even think about, oh, well, if they doing this to these people and they're nice people, what could they be doing behind my back? So it's like they got to pretend to be grimy. They got to pretend to be a nasty person just to fit in. Like this person is that, it's not, they don't like reality or shit. They don't want to own up to what something really truly is. Like, yeah, you're not going to use me to satisfy, or just use me for shits and giggles and laughs and the keys. Like, bitch, no. The answer is no. Get the fuck out of my energy, leave me the fuck alone, and move the fuck on. Period. What's the Hangman? You know what I mean? Like, this person, yeah, Magician in reverse. Somebody here trying to sacrifice somebody is crazy, bro. What's the Hangman with the Magician in reverse? The Lovers. This is somebody here that seeks validation. They do a lot for attention. It's just pathetic. Or this is you. But so somebody is doing some magic on you. They're sending some sort of trickster spirit out. So you'd feel manipulated. Or feel like you don't align with something or someone. Okay, the Lovers talks about a choice between two. This will talk about you making big decisions about your life path. Okay, you coming into union with a part of yourself. All right, again, something about your desires, what you're passionate about. It doesn't have to be sex or whatever. This is like somebody here that doesn't have their own identity, and they just wish that you wouldn't have your own identity. They wish that you didn't feel passionate or creative or anything like that about anything or anyone, because they don't. That's how they feel about themselves. They don't have a life. They live through other people. Other people live through them. It's ridiculous. And then when they get by themselves, it's like they just feel so bad. So they probably barely even hang by themselves. It's really fucked up. The Lovers, though, is something or someone that aligns with your family values and morals. Okay? Kindred spirits. What's the Lovers? The Queen of Wands in the reverse and the 7 of Cups in reverse. Scorpio, Venus. We got Aries, Leo, Sag. King of Wands in the reverse, child. So, definitely somebody is superficial and materialistic. This Queen of Wands for sure is. They're dramatic. They're insecure. They like mess. They're jealous. Very catty and competitive. Whoever this is. This person is in for a rude awakening. Just period. This is you. With Magician reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse is somebody. Yeah, the Ace of Wands in reverse. Something about someone's sex life, something sexual between two people is not working anymore. This Magician in reverse with the Ace of Wands in reverse is a lack of interest, delays, setbacks, you know, somebody trapping someone or feeling trapped somewhere. I feel like this is just this succubus or this damn incubus or whatever this lustful energy is that got a hold of somebody. You know, somebody is stuck somewhere. Or somebody's stuck with someone that they're disinterested in, but they like to pretend as if they're interested just to have a friend or have somebody around to make them feel good for the moment. Okay. This bitch is a gold digger. They're a user, I feel like, and they're doing magic just to siphon energy from this King of Pentacles in reverse. And this King of Pentacles in reverse is living in your energy or trying to anyway. This person is crazy. Ace of Wands in reverse is disappointing news too. Or this is like you being disappointed. Disinterested in something. But what's the, something is a mess, honey. These could be even different partnerships. What's the High Priestess? Somebody's doing magic to make somebody maybe disinterested in you. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. Some of you guys were prosecuted or you got locked up in a past life or something, or somebody is trying to bind. They're doing magic because with the High Priestess, that's your subconscious. That's your spiritual self. Okay. That's your spirit, basically. The Eight of Swords is like overthinking. Somebody could be doing binding work. Okay, what's the High Priestess with the Eight of Swords? Or this is like somebody trying to silence you as a High Priestess. Moon reverse, Two of Swords in reverse, Libra moon, Cancer, Pisces. Yeah, lies being, there's lies here being exposed. Something is being revealed. Lies that you're telling yourself, lies that other people are telling you, whatever the fuck it is. And somebody's trying to silence you because they don't want something being exposed, or they just don't want you to know who the fuck you truly are. Okay. Eight of Swords in reverse is victim mode, victim mentality, or, you know, just feeling stuck or trapped when you're truly not. People could be like seriously trying to make you feel like you're crazy or you don't know what you're talking about, just to taint your own view of your own self, just to cause you to feel doubtful about your gifts and your abilities as a High Priestess. Like, what's Eight of Swords? What's Eight of Swords? Okay, we have the King of Wands. Okay, what's Eight of Swords, King of Wands? Yeah, that feels like a different connection over there, a different relationship. Because I feel like now you're involved into something else. You're somewhere else with somebody else. Or you're getting ready to be. What's Eight of Swords, King of Wands? Yeah, I feel like you share past lives with this King of Pentacles in reverse and this King of Wands. These are two very significant relationships, yeah. And I feel like you've had to really master something about yourself involving this person. They taught you something here. Some of you guys, there's a lust entity running rampant here that you need to realize that you could potentially be attached to because you're lusting. Some of you guys are going towards relationships here that might make you feel good for the moment, but it is really holding things up on your journey. Like, you could be being blocked. okay, a lot, because you keep on connecting with people sexually, and there's an entity running rampant. So there's like, you need to stop chasing love or stop doing something here. But we have the Eight of Pentacles, King of Wands. Now, this King of Wands, either you was with them in the past, you had some sort of experience with this person, and they were connected to, okay, yeah, they were connected to to a Queen of Wands in the reverse. And I feel like they've done magic to cause this person to be disinterested in you at one point. This is talking about, too, something about someone's work, their routine, with this Virgo energy, self-mastery, being focused. Yeah, I just feel like this King of Wands connects to something to do with your work. Okay, we got 888. Yeah, something to do with your work. They were a catalyst for a specific part of you to grow, if that makes sense. What's this King? Who is King of Wands? Yeah, the Ace of Swords. Who the King of Wands? Ace of Swords. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there's some sort of breakthrough when it comes down to finances. This is like an aha moment or clarity here. Somebody is gaining some sort of clarity or an aha moment and leaving someone out in the cold, or leaving a particular job alone and getting a new job. This could be new employment. Or somebody just realized something about themselves. They've healed and they want to move on, because some sort of truth has came out. Lives are being exposed. I feel like you did this as a high priestess. And like I said, this part of your journey is kind of like over with. You know what I mean? And now it's starting to feel redundant because your work is tied to exposing this bitch. That's probably what it is. You met this person when you were going into this phase of your journey as a high priestess. Maybe as a reader like me, because I know that false twin flame that felt like I thought he was my real one for like 4 years. In those 4 years, I've stepped into my purpose as a reader. You know, so I don't know, it's like certain steps that you have to take. It's a part of your soul mission. Everybody's is different. Yeah, now it's time for you to step into a new reality or do something different. Okay, something has been exposed. Lies are being exposed and things like that. And so now it's like the next step or the next phase of your journey. I feel like somebody else, this King of Wands right here could be stepping into a phase of their journey where they're actually getting ready to start working. Because I feel like, you know, just because you meet somebody divine on your journey doesn't mean that they're supposed to stay in your life, right? They just are coming in to help you understand things about yourself and help you to heal, and vice versa. So this person now, you've helped this person step into a new reality as well and help them understand more about themselves. Okay, and now it's like they could be doing a certain kind of work that spirit wants them to do. It doesn't even have to be spiritual, but they're doing something. This person is being assertive or taking action. It just doesn't feel like you're meant to be with this person. It feels like this is happening on a subconscious level too. Like something is more 5D than it is in the 3D. Yeah, like... What's the word in reverse? Very interesting. Nine of Pentacles. What's the word in reverse? Nine of Pentacles. And the in the Chariot. Yeah, so this is you having some sort of victory, being triumphant in your career. Because I feel like you've mastered something. You've picked up a lot of skills and knowledge here wherever you're at. This could be a successful business that you're getting ready to start, or you're already a successful businesswoman, and now it's just time for you to get that 10 of Pentacles. It's time for you to build that part. Okay, because you've already conquered something somewhere in your journey. Like you've already overcame something, you've done something. This is you being very independent, self-reliant, self-sufficient. You move with grace with something. Because I feel like if you would have acted a damn fool on this part of your journey, then you would have kind of like got set back a little bit. But I feel like, you know, some of you guys are getting a new car. So congrats. Or you're moving, you're traveling somewhere. Maybe you're taking your business or starting a business in another place in the world. So somebody here failed at something. Something failed. They're disappointed. They're upset because you gained the strength and the courage to overcome something. You didn't get tricked, or you didn't stay where the fuck you didn't belong at. You didn't stay there. And you're not continuing to stay anywhere else either. So somebody is trying to send some sort of nasty spirit to you to confuse you. And to make you go back and forth with them. Like, because whoever this catty asshole is, this bitch like to fight. They're jealous. They're upset. They're mad that they're stuck at being a succubus asshole. And they got to still do whatever the fuck they doing to get a nigga or to get money or to do something. I feel like you've grown. And it's time for this bitch to be over it. Like, they do too much. They do way too much competing and fighting. Having to use dark spirits and shit like that to trick you. To make you look like a damn fool. Absolutely not. Like, you're over it. So this is you feeling this ambition and driven to move forward. Yeah, like, what's the, so this person, there's a lot that's been sent your way. You got this demonic, this spiritual spouse up here. And then you got this King of Wands. They both played a very specific role in your journey. They really did. Or they all work together. They all worked in conjunction. I don't know who them people are. Only you do. But what's the Sun in reverse? Yeah, the Temperance. Sagittarius. And the Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, okay, we got Taurus energy. Yeah, like somebody is trying to do something to keep you feeling as if you need to conform to them. Now, the Hierophant in reverse could talk about something good where someone is breaking free from societal norms. Like, a lot of what somebody is getting ready to do could be causing a lot of judgment. But it's here to help bring balance back to people, to help them heal, things like that. Again, somebody is doing something, probably for some of you, immoral or unethical. When it comes down to learning how to transmute energy, or, yeah, like maybe somebody's doing something unethical here. Or somebody is making you feel like, yeah, you need to do this. You need to do this that way in order to help me out. Like, you need to conform to what I want you to do in order to give me something that I need. It's dependent on you. You. No. I feel like you're done being a martyr for somebody. Literally. Especially because whatever this is immoral. This could be something that you did in your past when it comes down to like promiscuity, or somebody here trying to make you spiritually, they try to siphon your energy, or you did something maybe sexual in the past. Maybe you were a sex worker, or maybe you were a stripper or something like that. And somebody's like, you know, yeah, go back to that lifestyle so that way I can, you know, exploit you. King of Pentacles in reverse, and I can gain off of you. You know what I mean? Like, that shit, somebody is just a fucking idiot. They do too much. What's the Hierophant in reverse? We got the Page of Swords here, yeah, and the Four of Pentacles. So for some of you, that's your fallen twin flame here. The fallen one, the dark one, the King of Pentacles in reverse. That's that one. Okay, that is doing this dumb shit. That's where it all started at. They the first one. The one that tried to really break you down and ruin you, that's that one. The demonic one. The narcissist, the abuser. Okay, that's that one. And the false one, they got toxic ways, but they don't abuse you. They don't do that. And 9 times out of 10, most of the time they're away from you. Like, y'all spend most of your time away from each other. You feel them mainly energetically. That's the difference for me. That was my difference. That's what I've noticed. The false one always ghosted me. The false one always ghosted me. We never could get on the same page with the relationship, with the romantic side. But I would always go through these spiritual awakenings and you know, had these aha moments about just my life purpose in general when I was dealing with him. But, you know, so yeah, somebody's a fucking thief. Four of Pentacles in reverse. They're a thief. Page of Swords, and then they look to see, you know, when can I steal today? What can I do today? All right. Or somebody is trying to attack you through this person because they know that y'all have a past life connection. This is some deep shit here. Somebody I just feel like this person, they watch you, they spy. It's like weird. Maybe this could be you speaking up against an injustice here. You're opening up about somebody's unethical and immoral ass ways. Okay, this could be you speaking up about something. Yeah, what's the sun? You're speaking up about this false twin flame or whoever they are. I feel like there's two masculines here that is upset. They're kind of like, I feel like the other one is in regret, okay, about how they treated you, and the other one, the dark one, is upset because they can't use you no more. And these bitches are upset because they can't get to you or siphon your energy through these masculines no more because you've detached. You've healed. What's the Temperance? Yeah, confirmation. Yeah, the Seven of Wands, exactly. This is you transmuting and alchemizing energy. Because it's like they're trying to use these people around you to attack you, and it's not working. This is you standing your ground and setting boundaries. Speaking up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Speaking up about what the truth is in situations. Like, you're just not playing under that no more, bitch. You're not. If you don't want the truth, bitch, leave me alone and act right. Okay, because the moment that you don't act right is when you're going to hear my mouth. And motherfuckers don't expect you to be like that. But it's changing. Because your life is changing. You're growing and maturing unlike them. So, this masculine over here got an aha moment about this dumbass hoe. And she mad and attacking you. Okay? Y'all share past lives, though. They played a significant role in your journey. And that's what it is. You're supposed to cut it off after that. If it ain't working, it ain't working. Got to learn how to let go. That's a part of the twin flame journey. That's the hard part. Trying to chase someone or chase this person and they keep ghosting you. Eventually, you're going to be like, yeah, no. Enough is enough. That's when you unlock a new chapter of your journey. Then you got this bitch over here that's attacking you or exploiting you to a group of motherfuckers. So this masculine's karmic ass ex-girlfriend is doing this and your ex-boyfriend is attacking you. It's just a mess. So yeah, what's the Four of Cups in reverse? The Emperor in the reverse. And the Knight of Wands. Yeah, no. Yeah, so this is someone here that lacks structure. They are just very demanding, bossy. They abuse their power and position of authority. What's the Emperor in the reverse? Somebody is a player. They're in and out, back and forth, or they feel like they're going to be in and out doing something. The Page of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse. So like I said, right? Somebody here is living a double life. Like, this person got a lot going on. The Emperor in the reverse. This shit is, excuse me, a lot. The Ten of Cups in reverse is somebody that is building something somewhere with someone, but it's not on a solid foundation. This is somebody that is faking that they are in a family dynamic that they enjoy and they don't. Somebody is constantly tired, lethargic, okay, unhappy, just miserable. A lot of dysfunction and arguments going on within a family. There could be family secrets coming out. All kind of shit is happening here. I'm getting, and they do this shit, like, it's just predictable with them. This is just what they do. What's the Knight of Wands? This Emperor over here in reverse could be sleeping with this Queen of Wands in reverse. I feel like they're a good match. They belong together. Because this Queen of Wands in reverse could be attached to this King of Wands over here. And it's just like, Or this is what they use your energy for, to create this kind of dynamic in their life. They use your energy to siphon and create this whole life. It's like weird. Or they're so obsessed with you and want you so bad that they have attached themselves to even your friends, or not really your friend, maybe bitches that want to be your friend, but you're like, yeah, no, because you know that they're losers, they're dark witches, they're succubus, and they're just jealous of you and things like that. Like bitches that don't really like you. Like, for example, you could, like bitches that you grew up with or went to school with, y'all live in the same neighborhood, things like that, but y'all was never really close. Or maybe you was, and you outgrew them at some point, and they just grew to hate you. For some of you as a high priestess, you do deal with that kind of stuff, a lot of envy and jealousy, because bitches are mad that you don't want to hang around them and they can't use you to get niggas, okay? Because you the baddest bitch in the group, so they like, yeah, you know, we need her to be our friend, while they snake you behind your back, fuck on your men and shit like that, and then they be smiling in your face. Like, this them kind of bitches. So I really wouldn't be surprised this Emperor in reverse has slept with this crazy ass Queen of Wands in reverse that's connected to a masculine that you've already had dealings with, just to stay tied to you. Just anything to attach themselves to your energy. Anything to attach themselves to you. This is the kind of motherfucker that wants complete control of your life. Okay, but what's the Knight of Wands? So I can get off of here, the Fool. Knight of Wands with the Fool. The Judgment. So, I mean, I just feel like this is forgiveness. You stepping into your life purpose. You taking a risk here with the Fool and the Judgment. This is a renewal period for you. And an awakening. Because I feel like you're accepting something. You're accepting people for who they are. They're always going to run around and be a loser. They're always going to be a player. They're always going to do this. They're always going to do that. You just accepted a lot. You've accepted that you need to change things and do different things to better yourself. You know, you're letting certain things go. And yeah, you're free. You've learned your lessons with the Judgment and the Fool. So there's that. I mean, this person is still trying to steady do shit to have control over you and shit like that. I feel like that, you know, time is up for that shit. Just, it's time to move on, ho. It's time to let it go. It's time to stop lying to yourself. It's time to leave people the fuck alone. You know. Woo, child. Give me a card here for the Divine Feminine. Some of you guys are getting ready to do something spontaneous, fun, adventurous. Okay, like really new, different. The Forbidden Forest. Bravery, persistence, and redemption. The Gifted Guide. Stars, chaos, and opportunity. Okay. Where's the book? Oh. So this is a water card. The Forbidden Forest. Okay, it says bravery, persistence, redemption, and resurrection. And your affirmation spell is I am healing and redeeming the lost parts of my soul. Yep. You're freeing yourself from any kind of judgment. Okay. Any worrying about what someone else says about you or how they feel about you in general. Like, you don't give a fuck. You're going towards your purpose regardless if they like it or not. So it says the brave one, she who persists, even when her heart is aching and she feels she cannot make it through this day. She has traveled long and deep and grown tired, and rightfully so, in that dark and forbidden forest. The place, it is said, where you might not survive. The place, they say, that if you go to, you must return to it again to retrieve your soul. This card represents the hero who chooses to continue on their journey, not half-heartedly, but with devotion and reverence. That part of the journey that nearly causes you to lose your soul or something essential to your being for good, and then having to return to retrieve it. Doing the same hard thing not once but twice is not easy to do. Even if it is just reimagining it in our head and heart, it still activates the same old wounds, pain, and stories. The brave one recognizes that to go on as her fullest and highest self, she must return to the forbidden forest to retrieve and resurrect her soul. This means facing the dragon, taming it, and eventually befriending it. If she does this successfully, she will unlock greater power, magic, and healing within. It will be a redemption and become a significant point in her journey. Pulling the Forbidden Forest card can be a positive affirmation that you are in the active process of this journey, that you are indeed being brave like the hero. You are earning the inner and outer gifts you so rightfully deserve. Alternatively, this card can be a sign that you may need to return to the Forbidden Forest to heal, retrieve, or resurrect something of yours. Is there anything you have been suppressing or resisting? You may be at a point where it's time. Even if you need to ask others for help, that is brave too. Every hero needs an ally. Okay. Manifestation enhancer. This may be a good time to do a journal session, self-guided meditation with instrumental music in the background, or even seek counsel with a loved one or therapist if you feel called to. Imagine returning to the Forbidden Forest to retrieve and heal a lost piece of yourself. Visualize it in detail. Walking through the woods. What do you do? What do you find there? A messenger, a wound, your soul, a memory, your higher self? Allow your inner visions to manifest through you. Ask your spirit guides or ancestors for insights. Some of you guys are feeling like you can't ask your person for help. If this is your person and this is you up here that's like so burnt out, or, you know, something's just draining you, and you're trying to get to a specific point in your journey where things do align properly, like you are trying to get to a point in your career maybe where you're comfortable again, okay? Because it feels like you were comfortable, now you're getting uncomfortable because it's time for you to level up, okay? And this time you might need a little help or something like that. I feel like there's a need to shift your perspective and go ahead and ask for help if you need it. I feel like you know who to ask for help if you do need the help, right? Okay. And I feel like it's coming back. It's coming to you. I feel like you're just needing to set boundaries too, because while everybody is getting on their shit and getting on their feet, even your person, if you're with your person right now, you need to be like, yeah, well, I got shit to do too. Like, I can't do this for you and that for you and this for you and that for you, and I'm not doing shit for myself. You grown, do it yourself. You need a meal, cook it yourself for a minute. Okay, you need this, you do it yourself for a minute. Shit that you know people know that people know how to do, let them do it. And you're gonna have to make certain sacrifices to get to where you need to be. You don't let nobody. This feels like old belief systems or outdated thinking. Okay, like you're just freeing yourself from it all. You know what I mean? And just letting yourself just do what needs to be done for you right now. I feel like maybe a little bit. This is how you're going to succeed. And if a motherfucker can't understand that, even after you didn't help them get on their feet or help them do something, it's your turn to do something, then they can go. All right? Like, they can do what they need to do. You know? So, very powerful reading, y'all. Very, very powerful reading. All right, I hope that this reading gave you some clarity, seriously. Like, comment, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, press the all button so you won't miss my readings. Excuse me. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.